I'm out on a bush track here in the Murchison goldfields. I've got permission to detect on several leases out here. I'm super excited about that. I was really hoping to escape the hot temperatures, but even after driving 2,000 kilometers, we have over 40 degrees here every day, and today it's going to be 43 degrees. For now, I'm just going to set up camp and hopefully find some gold. I temporarily set up camp here. It was a quick setup. It's very, very hot. I was going to show you how hot it is, but my thermometer blew. It's very hot in the car. Not only have I got a new hat, $10 at Kmart, so really not too bad. So I'm gonna wear it in. I know already it's not gonna be as good as my Kubra, obviously, but I think it's a good option as a replacement hat. It's got the wide brim. And of course I had to dig out my fly net because the flies are very happy to have me back. I think they missed me a lot. They came in hundreds to welcome me back to the Murchison. I've been detecting around this worked area here, and there's a lot of rubbish around. I had one of these signals which sounded exactly like one of those little metal pieces that I've been digging, but it turned out to be a nugget. Only a sub-grammer, but it's our first piece of gold. It has been worked here and the sub-grammer was just sitting down in there, so this all has been dug up. And since I'm detecting close to the reef, that's why this piece is very rough. I'm only on my first loop around, only scanning the area to see where's the rubbish and yeah, just to see what the area looks like in general. I'm on a live tenement here. I got permission from the leaseholder. Of course, as usual, at the end of this trip, I'll send him my waypoints in an email so he can work out further from there if it's worthwhile to bring the machine into a different spot. So there's another signal just in here somewhere, right near the pile and the hole which I filled in for the little sub-grammer. Got a little Kinder surprise here. It's in this clump. Oh, I can see it. I can see it in there. I'll break off the dirt around it. There it is. That's another little sub-grammer here. Second one. Only in this small area here. It gives me a good area to work now. I've been going slow anyway. Detectors have found gold here before. It's been worked with machines, but nobody gets it all. I just got an interesting one here. This rock here I dug out, and this is where the noise is coming from. So I'm not too sure. I can't see any gold, but it could just be a hot rock as well. I can't see any gold on it, and it actually looks like it might have been broken in half before. We've got another noisy rock here. I might just crack it in half and have a proper look. That's a hot rock. I might as well crack the first one in half and have a look, because if it looks like the other one we just found, then I'm just gonna leave that here too. Yeah, same material. Same highly mineralized. I'm assuming it's ironstone. It looks a bit rusty even. Just a hot rock. 30 pieces of rubbish later, I made it into a different area because today is only the first day. I'm just scouting around for now, seeing where the trash targets are and where the gold is. And picked up another little subgrammer just here. Looks like it's got a bit of ironstone on it, but same thing, it's pretty rough, which tells me that the source of these nuggets is not too far. For now, I'm just happy to detect around my camp and explore the closest areas here before I venture on further. Plenty of time to have a good look at all these areas. That is pretty nice. I only walked a few steps, had another signal here, and I actually expected rubbish there because it was quite noisy. It turned out to be a subgrammer here. Not very big, but definitely gold, and another one in the pot. And actually quite rough again, like the other ones. So the source must be nearby. These are all very small ones, but they are not very hard to hear, so I'm optimistic that there are going to be quite a few of those around. I just got to look carefully enough, listen to every single sound my detector produces, and of course dig them all. The majority of the targets around here are actually hot rocks, so I had to change my settings again. I dug at least 20 hot rocks and I smashed them all in half, and none of them had any gold in it. Sounds bigger than what it is, but it is gold. Definitely gold, almost round here. Little subgrammer. Not overly big, but they are all summing up now. I think that's number 5. Really not too bad, 5 nuggets. I haven't dug any more hot rocks and not as much rubbish either. So instead, the gold keeps rolling in. Hopefully all 5 of them. Hopefully it's gonna be a gram on the scales later on. But I keep looking. There are heaps of areas around here. It's lunchtime now, it's 1 o'clock. Pretty much we're coming into the hottest part of the day. I'll persist for a little bit longer. It's a definite signal. Probably rubbish. Come on, be a nugget. Oh, it's a staple. I haven't had one of these for a while. I almost forgot about those. Funny how the trash signals in some areas are very significant, and I just remember the staples in the Murchison and in the goldfields, by the way. I really haven't had many in the Kimberley or the Pilbara, I think, which yeah, just reminded me I'm back in the Murchison. These were used for pinning the paperwork to a lease peg. piece of gold. Another one for the pot. Is it number 6? Only small and very prickly like the other ones. One of these doesn't look like much. It is not all that much, but a few of those all make it worthwhile. I was just going to fill in the hole, and of course I check before I do that, and I think there's another signal there. It's another subgrammer. There you go. Tiny small bit, but definitely another nugget next to the one we just dug out. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say nugget. These ones are only pickers, subgrammers, tiddlers, too small for a nugget. I was gonna head back out detecting this afternoon, but I'm surrounded by storms here. There's lightning and thunder, and definitely not a good time to go detecting. The lightning causes EMI, electromagnetic interferences, and it's almost impossible to detect during a thunderstorm or while one is approaching. Instead, I potted around the camp a little bit already. I'm still trying to get set up. But I think my auxiliary battery is actually on its last legs, so it's not working properly. My cameras are charging, my GPS as well, and my detector battery. So there's a lot connected to it as well, and I'll just have to upgrade my battery very shortly if I want to keep going out here. This morning we ended up with 7 little nuggets, so I'll put them on the scales and see what they weigh. Storm is moving closer quickly, so I'm just going to put those 7 nuggets on the scales, and I'm going to estimate 1.1 grams in total. I'll start with the smallest one. 0.1 of a gram. That is a small nugget. Might not quite be 1.1 grams. Oh, it is 1.1 grams. 1.1 grams, so funny. 1.1 grams for the first day in the new area is really not too bad. I expected to find gold here because I know that there is gold here, but finding it is always another story again, in the heat especially. So I'm happy with what I've got. I wish I could go back out. That could have been a 2-gram day, but unfortunately the weather is preventing that, and instead I'll secure a few things. I'll have to work on this tarp here. It's not even a tarp, just a shade cloth. I'm enjoying the last rays of sunlight. Bloody bush life. There are 2 people I would like to thank. First of all, that's Trent for letting me camp here and detect here, and he even offered me a job, which I'm probably gonna take, but I'll let you know more about that in the future. The second person is Jonathan Porter for his support behind the scenes. Last but not least, of course, I would like to thank you guys as well. Not only for watching, but it's the positive feedback which is so uplifting and motivating, and therefore, you are probably my main drive to keep filming and uploading these videos. Stay safe out there, guys. I'll see you next week.